I'm live. What's up, girly girls? What's up, what's up, what's up? Let's see. How are y'all doing tonight? I got something in mind for tonight and something a little different than what you ladies are used to me doing. But I'm trying to get y'all pulled up over here real quick. Hey everybody, when y'all come in, go ahead and speak. Let me know you're here. And if you're new, welcome. Let me know where you're calling from. Where you're from. So what y'all been up to? Did everybody have a good 4th? Hey, Miss Virginia, how are you? I don't know what this is on my laptop, but it's driving me crazy. Hello, everyone. Let's see. I am trying to pull you girls up over here. And I got a new look to my Facebook page. It's a dark look. Hey, Angie. Hey, girl. So I'm trying to get y'all pulled up over here. We're going to do something a little different than what we normally do. I'll see you in a minute. Okay. So let me get started and show you girls what we're gonna do. Okay, so normally I would do like a wreath or a swag or a mannequin. I would do something like that. Well, I decided that I'm going to do something a little different than what y'all are used to because I just want to switch up the flow a little bit. And I'm still kind of working on my mannequin. And I am going to show y'all the mannequin that I am going to be working on. I already have her here. I have her somewhat painted. She is not white styrofoam anymore. But I am going to get her painted. And she is actually going to be a centerpiece that sits on top of a pumpkin. So she's not going to be a wreath. She's going to be a centerpiece that will sit in your foyer, on your kitchen table, in your hallway, on your front porch, anywhere. So, hey Mama, hey Aunt Punk, hey Barbara. So, y'all, I can't wait. Hang on, I have to put my phone on the charger real quick. How is the lighting in here? Y'all let me know while I grab my charger because I definitely don't want my phone today when we're doing this. So hang tight. I know a lot of you girls have been asking me to do this kind of stuff with y'all, and I've been trying to kind of hold back a little bit. But with that being said, I have been working on a few like tutorials. I'm just trying to edit them, get them slimmed up, cut down, things like that, before I can actually post them. But y'all will be seeing some different stuff pop up. So if y'all see a notification from YouTube, I'm so sorry, y'all. I got to put my phone on the charger. If y'all see a notification pop up from YouTube for Sweet Teas, y'all run over there and catch it because I promise you aren't going to want to miss it because guess what? For Halloween, and I will announce this through King Sumo. King Sumo is a giveaway site that I'm going to use for our big giveaway. But what we're going to do is There's going to be clues inside of each YouTube tutorial that I upload every week. There's going to be clues in it. There's going to be 10 weeks worth of clues. I think if I'm correct, it's 10 weeks. And there'll be a clue inside each tutorial. So you're going to want to catch them on YouTube. And once you get your clue, you better write it down and you better hold on to it, because at the end of it, you're going to have to have all 10 of your clues that answers the question that we're doing. So, and when you see that King Sumo pop up, look at it, because it's really going to show you in depth of what you're going to win. And it is far more than just a wreath. You will win a fall wreath of your choice. You'll be able to pick from 3 different styles. You'll also get a $50 gift card for dinner. And there's one other thing, but I'm just going to leave that to the app. Hey, Miss Rose. Hey, Miss Darren. Girl, I got your stuff, but I am coming to North Carolina Monday, and I will bring it myself. Aunt Punk, you too. Joanne Fabrics has mannequin head, boy, girl, and Frankenstein with actual features. Oh, wow. Okay, well, thank you for that. If you girls would please go ahead and share for me, I would really appreciate it. So what we're going to do is, I was debating on what embellishment I wanted to make with y'all. So it was either the lollipops or a top hat. So I chose to do a top hat with y'all. So we're going to do a top hat. I'm fairly new at this. I've only done one. So let's see if my way of doing it will suffice, so to speak, and let's see if my way of doing it y'all like. So I'm going to step over here real quick, watch back, and grab the ribbon that I want to use. So hang tight, girls. I couldn't make my mind up what I wanted to do. If I wanted to do like little candies, or if I wanted to do another top hat. So I think I have chose to do another top hat. And this is definitely going to be fun. I am just trying to find my... And girls, I made a glitter pumpkin. And oh my, y'all, that glitter pumpkin is so adorable. I'm going to show y'all all of that. But I am working on some stuff, so I don't know where my ribbon went to, but we'll find it. Let's go ahead and get started. Dun, 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 dun. Why isn't my comments scrolling? It's okay. We'll get to it in just a moment. I don't know where it went. It was in a Ziploc bag. I know it's over there somewhere. So, you're going to need scrap fabric, and I'm choosing this black and white plaid, and I'm going to use this tonight. Piece of cardboard, a cup, and I'm using this bowl. Hey Linda, how are you? First timer. Well, I'm Trisha. I own Sweet Tea's Craft House. Welcome. Please hit the thumbs up or the heart so I can send you an invite to everything, girl. So what I'm doing is I am using this bowl, and I would be using something else, but I'm not at the shop. So this was the closest thing to the exact measurement that I needed. So with this, I'm going to draw a circle on here to get the perfect circle for the rim of the hat. Okay, so y'all might want to just get you a piece of paper and write these down, these little instructions. It's not much. It's actually pretty simple. I thought it would be a lot harder, girls, but No, it wasn't. It wasn't that hard at all. I actually made one earlier. Hey, Miss Sylvia, first time from Kentucky. I am located in Florence, South Carolina. I'm about 1 hour from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So, I've got my circle here. So, what I'm going to do, if y'all can see where I traced it out, I'm just going to cut this down because I am going to use this other side, this other piece of cardboard, the other side, to do the opposite side of my hat. What's up, Miss Belle? Miss Sylvia, if you would hit the thumbs up for me or the heart so I can send you an invite. And welcome. I'm glad you chose to jump over and watch me for a few minutes. We are making a top hat, girls. And I'm using my fabric scissors to cut cardboard. And we all know we shouldn't be doing that. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this circle out perfect without making any mistakes. I hope. Circles aren't always the best to do with scissors. And if you have, like, I can't think of the name of the cutter, but there are certain cutters that you can use that will cut right through this perfect. My mind is gone blank. I'm so excited that I actually got this done because these top hats decorated on Etsy, girls, can run $35 to $60 a piece. Hey, Karen. Teresa, tag Tony if you don't mind. So they can get very costly. But they are just gorgeous. As a matter of fact, I just ordered one last week from a girl that's in the group that I'm in. She does some gorgeous work. So I'm just trying to get this circle finished off. And I got it. So I have my perfect circle here, okay? So, we're going to do that. Then we're going to cut one more time. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this solo cup, the top of it, okay? And we're going to put it on the cardboard. We're going to trace it and we're going to cut it too. Because we're going to use, both of these pieces, okay? So, I have my circle there. You know, and whenever I started crafting, y'all, there was different things I wanted to learn to do, but I just didn't know how to do. So my thing was ask people, you know, but a lot of people, sometimes they don't like to tell you their secrets, you know. They're like, no, you learn it yourself. So guess what? This old girl said she was going to learn how to do it because I think they are so pretty and they're such a beautiful accents to my painted mannequins. So, Aunt Punk, I am looking for a building in North Carolina to open just a Christmas shop to showcase a lot of my stuff that's in my shop just for the seasonal. But I said, well, you know, I am painting my own mannequins. I am dressing them up. I'm doing all my own stuff. So why not try to make my own top hats? So that's what we're doing, girls. We are learning, and I'm bringing y'all along with me on my journey. So just remember, when you are cutting cardboard, make sure you have a pair of scissors to cut your cardboard, and make sure you have your fabric scissors, okay? So now I have my two circles, okay? I have the brim and then the top. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my piece fabric. Can y'all see me here? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay my fabric. And there's probably a million ways this is done. And it's a lot of different ways people do things. This is just the way I learned to do it. And this is the way that I'm going to do it, okay? There's probably another professional way out there to do it. But this was very easy to me. So thank all of y'all for joining. If you're just jumping on, I'm Trisha. I own Sweet Tea's Craft House in Florence, South Carolina. Please, if you wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up or just throw me a heart so I can send you an invite so you can have fun with us. Yes, I'm trying, Aunt Funk. I'm trying to spread the love. Okay, so what I'm doing is I am just cutting a piece of fabric that I can put over my circle, the brim of my hat. And I'm just going to cut it. There's no special cut. I'm just cutting it so I can glue it down. So, I have my glue gun here. Well, let's see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this out flat, okay? And I'm just going to cut little squares, well, just little strips up the fabric. And the reason I'm doing that is so when I pull it across the cardboard, it'll go evenly without no lumps, ruffles, kinks, or whatever you want to call it. It'll go straight up. And then once we get that done, we'll be able to cut off any excess that may be hanging. Okay. So, we got that cut. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my glue gun and I'm just going to run just a tad bit over my piece of cardboard here. And I'm going to lay it back flat here. And I'm just going to pick up my pieces and just run it tightly over my cardboard. And like I said, you're going to have pieces that sit up, okay? And with that, you can cut them off when we go back around and we're done. We'll cut the excess off. Hey girl, hey. Hey Miss Ann. Hey Joey, Dominic, how are you? So, just a little bit. And we're just going to pull it. And pull it. And pull it. And that's all we're doing. We're just pulling it real tight around the rim of the hat. Okay? And then you're just going to keep going back around. And all them cuts that I put in are just to help you keep it from, you know, being ruffled over, having different lumps in it. Whatever, however you want to say it. You just want your material to run straight. Okay, so I'm just running it back around again. And I'm just running my strips up. And like I said, when I come back, I'm going to cut the extra pieces out so it'll lay flat. So, I'm just going to run this last little bit here. And, girls, be careful. Glue is super hot. Super hot. Okay. So, we got all of it ran around. So, this is what you're going to have. This is going to be the rim of your hat. Y'all got that? And see, now the back, you have all this extra stuff that we're fixing to cut off. Because you don't want that laying down. You want everything to be flat. You don't want anything sticking up. You want your hat to sit flat. So, and once you get it all cut down, you want to run your glue gun back around if you have any pieces sticking up. Now, I have just a couple, so I'm just going to run my glue gun just to knock down a few of these pieces because I don't want anything standing up. So just make sure you get it all. Okay. Everything needs to be laying down. And you don't need to burn yourself when you're doing it because believe me, whoo-wee. I heard somebody say the other night, they was like, girl, have you ever burnt yourself so bad you bled? And I was like, no. And then I did it. I did it. I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, that hurt. But it was like literally, girls, I burnt myself like right here between my nail and the tip of my finger. And oh man, it hurt. It hurt so bad. Okay, so we got the rim of the hat done. Perfect. No wrinkles. Everything's flat. Perfect. So we're going to sit that to the side, upside down, to let that glue dry. Okay, now we're going to do the top. And you're going to go around it the same exact way that you just did the rim. So, we're just going to take, oh man, we're just going to take a small piece. And we're just going to cut a small square here. Make sure that your circle fits in it because you don't want to waste material. So just make sure your circle fits in because the material that's left is what's going to wrap your cup. So what are we going to do now, girls? We're going to go around and we're going to make slits so it'll run up. So I'm just going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, you don't want to cut them too far in because you don't want that cut to run over the top of your material. Of your cardboard. So I'm just going to run a bead of glue around the side. And then I'm going to run the corners up. So there's 1, 2. And do it quickly, girls, because you don't want your glue to dry. So we got that side up. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this piece off. Alright. So now we're going to pop another little bead there. Run these up the side. And look, you can use, you can use like craft paper. You can use foam paper. You can use any kind of cardboard that you got laying around the house as long as your measurements are cut out of it. It doesn't have to be just, straight cardboard. It can be anything that has a firm hold. So you want something that's going to stand firm. You don't want anything that's going to fall over or be flimsy or anything like that. You want it to stand firm. Hey, Cara, how are you? No, girl, they my fabric scissors. I don't want nothing to happen to them things. Them things cost too much. I should have brought my other ones. So, I will be in my shop. It's just, girls, my shop is at a random place right now. And I just rather be at home until we get the new house instead of just leaving every night, going to this dark place. And I'm familiar with the location it's at for sure, but at the same time, I just would rather be home, But anyway, there is the brim of the hat. There is the top of the hat. So we got both of these pieces done. So we're just going to sit them straight up. and we're going to let them dry. So this is a solo cup, just a regular solo cup, nothing special. And all I'm going to do, girls, is I want y'all to be able to see what I'm doing. All I am doing is laying my cup on its side. Okay? Now, I would not recommend using this. I would use a cardboard cup or a coffee cup. Hello from San Antonio, Texas, Miss Mary Jane. How are you? I'm Trisha, Sweet Tea's Craft House here in Florence, South Carolina. If you would hit the thumbs up or the heart, I would really appreciate it so I could send you some invitations to come over and hang out with us. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start my bead here. And I'm just going to run it on the rim of the hat, doing small sections at a time of the hat, of the cup, I'm sorry. Then I'm just going to lay it flat on my fabric. Just lay it flat here. Not going to do anything. I'm just going to let it stay here. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to pick this corner here up. And I'm just going to hold it. And I am going to let my cup roll at its natural roll. Okay? So, you're going to want to keep gluing the edge of your cup and just rolling. Just roll, roll, roll. As it would naturally roll. That's what you want it to do, okay? Alright, and then you just keep adding glue to the rim of your cup and just let it roll. And just be easy with it. You don't have to pull anything real hard. It's going to naturally do its thing. And then you want to do it until your cup is completely covered. And we're almost there. Now, like I said, there is different techniques. I mean, everybody might not do this the same way. But this is the way I'm doing it. It's what's comfortable for me. It's what I would rather do. Just want to make sure my rim, you want to pull it to make sure there's no wrinkles, but you don't have to, no crazy grip on it, but you just want to make sure that everything is intact. And then you're just going to roll. And then once you get it rolled where nothing is showing anywhere, you're just going to cut that excess off. Try to keep you a straight line. And you're going to get rid of that extra. And then you're just going to pull your fabric up. As tight as you can, pull it over. That's why I would recommend a cardboard cup, because this solo is just kind of moving around a little bit, but I'm just showing you. So I'm just pulling it a little tight. Okay, so when you pull it tight, you want to make sure that you're pulling in the center so you don't pull the bottom and then have a bolt there and then at the top and then the bottom be flappy. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run a glue bead all the way down the edge of where we cut the material. Just like that. So you should have something that looks kind of like that. Alright, then you're going to cut. Come on. Stick, 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 stick. Okay. Then you're going to cut the material off of the bottom of the cup where it would have looked kind of like this. And then we're going to cut the top, but we're not going to cut a lot of it off. We want to leave some of that material on there, okay? You want to leave, let me cut that long end off. I don't want that long part on there. Okay, so you should have something that looks kind of like this. All right, now what you're gonna do is you're gonna come down here to the bottom. I didn't cut quite enough off, so I'm gonna cut just a little bit more. But you want to at least cover the bottom up. Okay, so what are you gonna do? You're gonna cut. You're gonna cut your little slits in it so it'll lay flat. And then what I'm gonna do is just take my glue and I'm just gonna glue it in as I did the rim of the hat. All right, you're going to do the bottom of the cup like that to begin with. You're going to do the bottom first. And again, don't burn yourself. I sent my hubby to the grocery store for dinner. You know, he don't get off work till 7 o'clock. So puts him getting home at 7:30, and then 7:30, he's in the shower, and then 8 o'clock, we're finally getting ready to sit down and eat. I've been working here, running errands all day. Woo! See, I told you it burned you up. Okay, so we got our bottom done. So now we're going to do the same thing to the top, girls. We're just going to cut this. We're going to cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, and make sure you cut them where they'll lay over flat. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to start by putting a bead of glue here. Uh-oh. That glue got hot, girls. I remember it being that hot. All right, so I'm just going to lay a bead of glue there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run it over into the cup. And I'm going to push it down. And I'm going to do that with all of my pieces. So you're just wanting to run them over into the cup as tightly as you can, without pulling at the material, and lay them flat inside the cup. And again, I don't recommend a solo cup, but it's all I had. So I would definitely recommend cardboard. Or if you drink coffee, and I actually did my first top hat, and I'm going to show y'all in a minute, but I actually did my first top hat out of a Krispy Kreme cup, a coffee cup. Yes, the cup is the hat part. So, I'm putting my last piece over. I'm just folding it over and gluing it down into the cup. So, you're going to have it where it looks like that. Just like that. So my piece here is trying to pop up. This was just an extra piece. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut it down, because you're not even going to see this part. You just want it to be flat. Okay? So now you need to grab your little round, the small one. Remember, we had the rim and the top. So with the top, what we're going to do is we're going to put it on the top of this and glue it down. Now, you can either do one big ring, or you can do a little bit at a time. I'm personally going to do one big ring. I'm out of glue over here. But if I need to come back around, I will definitely be able to beat it in. And you're wanting to sit it right on top. And you want it just to sit. It doesn't have to sit pretty, because you're going to run a border ribbon around the top, around the rim of the cup. You're going to run that border ribbon around there. Now, I'm going to add just a little bit more glue here. And hold it down long enough for it to stay in place. So, we got that. I got glue strands. Beware, you'll have glue strings everywhere. Everywhere. And they'll be hanging off of you. And woo! Y'all, I finally got my ring light working, and now every time I look away, I just see little rings, little rings, little rings. Hey, Jennifer! Okay, so we got the top on. We got the top on. We got our cup looking good. Okay, so now you're going to take your rim, and you are going to glue your cup down to the center, okay? And you're going to want to use a hefty amount of glue because it's going to be there. You're not going to want it to go anywhere, right? You're going to want it to stay. So you're going to put that glue down. Oh, see, that's what I mean. You don't want to put too much pressure on that Solo cup. You need some cardboard. So, there we go. So you just want to make sure it stays, and then you can take your glue gun and run you a bead around the bottom. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to run me a bead around the outside. And you don't want it to go anywhere. You're going to make sure it stays. And it doesn't matter about the glue here because you're going to put your embellishments here, your ribbon. You're going to be putting all kind of stuff here. So it really don't matter. So you need to set this to the side and let it dry. But voila, that's how you make a top hat, people. So you take this was one that I made earlier. Woo, I got glue strings all over me. Please, everybody, share, 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 share. That light is like, bam. Y'all see that glow? Ooh, look at that. Look at that. That's that Ipsy girl. This is one I made earlier. And I actually went ahead and put the border on for you so y'all could see. I have it around the top. I have it here. I also have these like folded up here, but it's going to have to continue to sit overnight for it to form. But this one, I'm going to go over here and get my ribbon so I can show you girls how to put the border ribbon on. But you can use any material you like. You can get material from pretty much any craft store. You can actually get some from Walmart right now. It's actually fun. I was like, oh my gosh, I really enjoyed doing it. And I called my sister and I was like, girl, look what I done. I was like so excited. I was like, I can't even believe I did this. But I'm always shocking myself and surprising myself because I always just say, you know what, I'm just going to order it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to order it. I'm not going to make it. I'm so busy. We don't have a chance to make anything, you know, other than what I'm supposed to be making. But I said, you know what? No, I'm going to do it. I'm definitely going to try it. So, I'm going to go right over here and I'm going to get the border and I'm going to run the border around it real quick just to show you girls how you do it. So, let me get my big booty out the way. If I can find it, girls, y'all aren't going to believe. Y'all want to see something super, super cute? Y'all look at these little velvet pumpkins. Aren't they just adorable? Hobby Lobby, girls. Hobby Lobby has these beautiful little pumpkins. They also have these hardback pumpkins. I want to show you girls what I done. I actually made a glitter pumpkin today. I sure did. I made a glitter pumpkin. It's not, Uh-oh, it's not done yet. It's still having to dry. That's a lot of glitter and a lot of Mod Podge. So, everything I'm working on is drying. Hey, Ann. My Etsy shop is, there you go. Yes, add my Etsy shop to your favorites, please. And then on my YouTube channel, everything is followed by Sweet Tea's Craft House. My Etsy used to be Crafty Tea Creates. It is now etsy.com/Sweet Tea's Craft House. But I think my sister has pinned my Etsy shop, and my YouTube is YouTube at Sweet Tea's Craft House. So, how you run, and I'm just going to use this here. So, normally you would do this before you added the top, but it's okay. It really is. So, all you're going to do is you're just going to take it, and you're going to take and glue just a little bit of glue, and be careful. Be careful. And you know what? I'm almost willing to say that tacky glue, girls, will do just as good. I'm actually going to try tacky glue because this hot glue is not only a mess, it just is that. It is so hot. So hot. Okay, so I'm just running this around. So all you're going to do is you're just going to add like a glue bead around the rim. So I'm going to go ahead and add a hefty little glue bead right here. And I'm just going to pop it down all the way. And then I'm going to keep doing it all the way around. Everything okay?
Girl Jenna, her mama's looking for her.
Oh, Lord. Is everything okay?
Well, she just said that her she's not supposed to be driving after 8, and she's still going with the car. She's wondering if Callie's supposed to. No, Callie's at work.
So, again, you're just running it around the rim of the hat. And you're going to run it all the way around, and you're wanting to lay it where it's centered in the center, and then you'll lay some of your border. So make sure you get a border ribbon that's wide enough that it'll lay flat on the top of the rim and then on the bottom of the rim. Because I tried 3 or 4 different border ribbons, and you know, it just didn't look right. So when I found one that would lay on both sides, I was like, yes, that is perfect. That looks like the pictures, the ones that I get. So, like I said, I'm just going to run this. And then it makes it look, girls, oh my goodness, it just makes it look so much more formal when you add. The more you add to something, the better it's going to look. I've actually learned that here recently. I know them fabric pumpkins are awesome.
Got a bunch of jugs of water.
Uh-oh.
I got it.
So basically, anything you add to it, it's just gonna make it more pretty. I mean, you girls know anything plain just looks like that, like blah. You know, so you want to definitely add something pretty, and then you want to add a pretty border ribbon to it. You don't want to just add anything plain unless you're doing something plain. But I mean, I think the border ribbon, the different types of ribbon, I think this laced out ribbon, I just really like it. I think it looks good on these hats. And there's another type. I can't think of the name of it at the moment, but when I do, I will definitely post. But there's a different type that they use on a lot of these hats as well, that goes with them, that's so pretty. So, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this around the top. So, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to run my bead here where the top meets, where we just put that top on. Just like that. And then I'm just going to run it on around. And be careful because that ribbon is kind of heavy. So it tries to fall on me like that. So just try to keep the weight up on you. So stinking pretty, girls. So pretty. Now, this is only my second one, but for it only to be my second one, I think I'm doing pretty good, girls. What do you think? If y'all think I'm doing good, give me some hearts. Give me some hearts. I have been, I've been doing a lot of stuff out of the box here lately. I didn't even realize I was a painter until here a couple of weeks ago, which I'm not a professional painter, but I didn't realize I could paint eyes. I didn't realize there was a lot of things I could do when you really want something and you want to make it pretty. It's crazy what you can do when you put your mind to it, girls. Okay, so when you get to the very beginning where you started out, you want to make sure your edges kind of bump up to each other. You don't want them to overlap. So all right. So, and that was one small roll of border from Walmart. So, I mean, you can get that stuff. It's not really expensive. You can get some inexpensive stuff. And you can see, like, I just kind of threw this cup together, girls. Now, if I was to make this cup, if I was to make this hat professionally, it would be done with craft paper, felt paper. It would definitely be done a whole nother way. But I'm just here to show you that you can put stuff together very easily with just basic household items. Okay, so check her out, girls. Now, when I pushed her down, I bent the cup, which I shouldn't have put that much weight on it, but it's okay. You could actually go to the dollar store. You could go anywhere and get a medium-sized styrofoam cup, and you could use it. This is the one we just done tonight, out of a Solo cup and a piece of cardboard.
That my girl. That my girl.
And some material and some border ribbon. Now, I picked up these. These are bat wings. And I think I'm just going to kind of pop one up here on the side. Like that. And then you would put like your feathers, your ribbons. Or you could use, I have some Halloween ribbon here. And if anyone on here knows where I can get some leopard print 2.5-inch ribbon, please hit me up in my inbox. I need some so bad. Okay, so I just have this 1.5-inch Halloween ribbon, and you could actually, if you wanted to, you could just make a small bow. Just a small one, nothing special. I'm just made one out of my hand real quick. I'm gonna cut it down. You can dress these up any way you like. So with this bow here, you could put this bow here just like that. Where is my, let me do this real quick. I'm just going to take this and I'm going to pop it right here on and glue it down real quick. And I'm going to show you just how simple you can do it. And then I'm going to take this glue gun and I'm going to pop it right here. And this is just, again, for show. But
What is wrong with you, folks?
So all I'm doing is just holding my bow down so the glue will stay. So you could put you a bow here. Jesus. And then you could put your bat wing. I don't like that there. It's not going to stay, but this is not the way I would do it. I do want a 4-inch too, Tony. But you could actually, woo! I think what I'm going to do, the cheapest Halloween costume yet. Y'all ready? Go get you a glue gun and put it on low and let it cool down a little bit and then just wrap it. And then you could go as a mummy. You be webbed out. It takes no time to do so. Okay, so you could do your top hat just like that and just let it be. You don't really have to put anything else on it. You could just put a bow and be done. Or you could add any little thing to it. I mean, anything would make it super cute. And just that quick, girls. You could dress anything up. Anything. So,
I about stepped on a toad frog.
Rutro, my husband, is petrified of frogs, and he just come in the house and was like, "There's a big toad frog out there." He's about to have a panic attack.
Don't tell everybody about this. That ain't nobody's business.
Don't tell nobody his business. He don't want everybody to know he don't like toad frogs. I think it's hilarious.
I'm scared to death of them.
Petrified. I just come in here with the heebie-jeebies.
It's funny.
I do think it's funny.
Ain't nothing funny about it.
I think it's hilarious. Okay, girls. I'm going to run out here real quick, and I'm going to get the glitter pumpkin that I made. And I'm going to show y'all real quick. But, simple, girls, look. And don't mind the middle, because I could have added something. I just don't have anything in hand's reach to put there. But you could do it just like that. And look. Look. So cute. Yes, so cute. And then this one. This is my favorite so far. My first one.
By you and put this stuff in the refrigerator.
Boo-boo. You go out there on the patio and bring me that white bucket.
I sure will. I just need to get by you somehow with these wires so I can, oh, there you go. Put that stuff in the refrigerator. And then I got all the water.
Okay, we'll do that in a minute. I want to show my peoples before I get off.
What am I grabbing?
Okay, there's a white bucket out there. Don't pick the thing up out of it, because then you're going to come in here looking like a glitter bug. Boo!
Scared the hell out of me. And you scared the hell out of the people out here. Y'all, I'm sorry about that, y'all.
My
They're
dog.
standing out there trying to talk and she scared the bejesus out of everybody.
Okay, so
lay your furry behind somewhere.
Hobby Lobby, you can go and you can buy these pumpkins. And they're just plain cardboard pumpkins. And you can paint them, you can design them. I just did one not too long ago that had the different fabric patterns around it. And then I ran border all around it. Well, today I wanted to do one full of glitter. I'm not done with it yet, but I just want to show you like the progress of it because you have to go step for step with it. So I'm going to show you where I'm at with it. But I can't pull her out of the bucket because we might get glitter everywhere. So I mixed 3 different types of glitter and then like little sequence pieces. And so far, this is what we have. Isn't she just a beauty? And I still got to run border down her. She's gorgeous, isn't she? She's definitely going in a wreath. So, we got this. Y'all like that? So pretty. Shimmery, shiny. And she's definitely going to go into a Roxy. Swag. A teardrop swag. So, we got that. And then, this is actually, let me show you. This is actually the mannequin that I painted her skin tone today. And she's going to be going on top of this. Hang tight. She's making too much buzz. Okay. So, she is going to be a centerpiece. And she is going to be going on top of here. But I know it may look crazy, but once we get all of the hay and her painted and everything in here, I promise she will look way better.
All right.
So, this is what we're going to be working on. And so, if you see me pop in and out this week, this is what we're going to be doing. The glitter pumpkin is probably what we're going to do Sunday night for Sunday Night Live. Excuse me. So, stay tuned for that as well. Now, I don't know, but I think I'm going to use this top hat on my mannequin. I don't know. It depends on what designs. I'm definitely not going to use this because this is a solo cup and I may sell this piece, so I want it to be sturdy. So, thank you, Sherry. Will you teach us how to make the fabric pumpkins? I sure can. As a matter of fact, I have the cardboard pumpkin right here. I do have the fabric, although it's not cut. But I will jump on sometime tomorrow when I do. Wait a minute, what's tomorrow? Thursday. Tomorrow or Friday, I will jump on really quick and can I call to her? She doesn't see your comment. Yes, I see it. I will jump on either tomorrow or Friday. It doesn't take but about an hour to do the fabric pumpkins. Although you will need I would say 6 to 8 different types of fabric that all kind of match together. And then you would need something along the lines of, these are not what I would use, but you would need some type of border to run, you know, when you're button up each fabric, you're going to have some type of border to go in between, you know, on the seam. So, if you want to go ahead and get the supplies and have them, and then when you see me go live doing it, you'll be ready to do it while you watch the live, or the playback, or the replay, or the tutorial, whichever you choose to do. But, the fabric pumpkins are so much fun. I think the next fabric pumpkin I'm going to do is probably going to be a Harley Quinn print with an orange, and also maybe a green and purple to kind of just split it up a little bit. Can you teach us to prep the heads for paint? And yes, ma'am. That is a few different steps. Actually, I do have already a recorded tutorial that I am still editing and doing some cuts in it. You can look for that tutorial to be up. Let's shoot for Saturday. But you can also PM me, Miss Ann, if you're working on something now and you just need some help. I'll be more than glad to help you.
Who's picking Kylie up?
Okay. Well, that looks like about it. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, and I appreciate y'all sharing. And again, I hope all of you girls learned how to make your top hats for any type of design you may have or want to do. Again, I would not recommend the solo cup, but I have my granddaughter been staying on watch tonight. I will go and check. Okay, Miss Nancy, it's fine. You can always hit the replay, girl. But again, I would not recommend doing the solo cup. So, always make sure that your product is sturdy and that whatever you send out to someone is something that you would want at home for yourself. That's just the way I see it. And I also, I didn't do it, but I would have normally ran, not this, but I normally would have ran like a ribbon or something around here before I put that bow. So you could run you just a little, maybe half an inch ribbon, or you could run you something like I put here, just a little black. This is like a see-through piece because I am going to put a bow and some other little Halloween things on here. My sister is a Jack Skellington freak, so this is actually her material that I purchased to do something for her for Christmas. So she she'll see it now. But anyway, it's all good. But you girls have an awesome night, and if you need me, please message me. I do not mind. I sit here and work all day. The phone's right in front of me, so I'm more than welcome to, you're more than welcome, I'm sorry, to message me anything. But I will do my best to jump on tomorrow or Friday to do the fabric pumpkin with y'all. And I will show you how to prep the heads to the mannequins as well. But y'all have a good night. Thank you.